feast your eyes on one of the most luxurious Toyota hybrids ever built, ever made for the consumer. This is the 2024 Toyota Venza Limited, and it's been discontinued. In case you don't know much about the 2024 Toyota Venza Hybrid Limited, or any trim for that matter, in this video you're going to learn just how special and luxurious this unique hybrid vehicle really is. Starting at a Canadian MSRP of just $42,550 plus your freight, PDI, fees, and taxes gets you the LE model. However, this Limited has a MSRP of $52,250 Canadian plus your freight, PDI, fees, and taxes. However, you are getting a whole lot of luxury, very similar to that of something like a Lexus vehicle, if not even better. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Starting from these unique to the Venza 19-inch, very luxurious alloy wheels, to the very spacious interior, especially when you're talking about the rear cargo and trunk area. Now, it's not quite as spacious of that of a Toyota RAV4, but you definitely don't get this type of luxury on a Toyota RAV4, regardless of the model and trim. Tell me, guys, why do you think Toyota pulled the cord again on the Toyota Venza? This is the second time we had the Venza, previously in 2009 when it first came out as a non-hybrid, and now we had it again in 2021. However, it is now gone again after 2024. Let me know in the comments below what you think is going on. Opening up the driver's door, this is a close and personal look of what black on Java interior looks like on the Toyota Venza. You can see now why some viewers and customers are requesting to only have the black with the Java combination, because it looks so nice. You've got some more black and Java following throughout the rear of the vehicle, as well on those door panels, and protruding out from that center armrest console as well. Comfortable 5-passenger, not quite as comfortable as a RAV4. I think you got a little bit more headroom in the Toyota RAV4 than in the Venza, but the Toyota Venza is definitely where it's at when we're talking about luxury and super luxurious nice finishes. You've got this power driver seat, you've got these perforated Softex leather seats as well, heated and ventilated. You've got a memory seat here. You've got this really custom grooved piping that follows throughout the entire interior door panel, as well as the center of the dashboard. Look at that detailing, guys. Guys, even the map lights are super luxurious. Let me just try to, let me open the door so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Like, look at that. That is so fancy. I mean, small detail, small refinement, but it's something that you notice. Definitely pretty cool. Pause for a second. I want you guys to subscribe to the best Toyota channel on YouTube. This is the Toyota World YouTube channel for cool, constant videos and updates on your favorite Toyotas. So when you're talking about luxury and you're talking about refinements, this fully loaded 2024 Toyota Venza comes in only at an MSRP of $52,250 Canadian plus your freight, PDI, fees, and taxes. And that is a lot of luxury for a super luxurious, compact, mid-size, all-wheel drive hybrid SUV, which kind of definitely tops the RAV4 in my opinion, when you're talking about all these nice finishes and touches that they've added to the Toyota Venza. So what's happening with the Toyota Venza? Well, we already know, most of you already know, the Toyota Venza has been discontinued and dropped from the lineup for the second time. during its overall lifespan. The Venza came to us back in the 2009, I think, or 2008, left us around 2015-16, I believe, and now it was back in 2021 as a hybrid only, but it's going away. In my opinion, I think that it only means that Toyota is making room for bigger and better things to come. Yes, we're still sad to see the Venza go because it was really cool to have something this luxurious offered in the lineup and in hybrid. On the Venzas, especially the Limited, you've got a super wide 12.3 inch wide multi-information display system, and it has this trimmed outlining bezel surrounding the multi-information display system. Let's turn on the vehicle so you guys can get a full glimpse of how nice this thing is. Completely digital from the speedometer over here on the right hand side, from the eco and hybrid indicator to let you know when you're in charge, eco when you're mainly using your combustion engine, in the power band over there. Like, really cool stuff. This is very, very high-end finishes. That's right, you can even toggle through a lot of your Toyota Safety Sense equipment and features. For example, here when you go over to settings, it'll let you deactivate or reactivate your blind spot monitoring system, lane trace alert, and so on. There's so many cool functionalities to this super large multi-information digital display system. You're also getting a super wide 12.3 inch wide touch screen, and it looks like it's got the optically bonded glass, which is super HD. And check out this paneling here for the controls. It's pretty much virtually buttonless. There's really no buttons. Everything is by touch, with the exception of this volume down, volume up, and power for the radio. Everything else is pretty much seamless, which really adds to the luxury. It's also got Toyota's latest multimedia featuring wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, cloud-based navigation capabilities, and more. And yes, it's a JBL sound system. To add a little bit more on the posh side or luxurious side of the Toyota Venza, so the Venza has never really had a functional sunroof for this new generation that came out in 2021. Even up until 2024, it has what's called a glazed power roof, I believe they call it. So with the easy function of this button here, it opens up your shade, and as you can see here, right now, it is just a grayed out glass roof, which lets a little bit of light in, but not really. But when you press this button here, you are greeted with the beautiful sky above you and scenery above you, and it really opens up this interior and makes it feel a whole lot more spacious, roomy, and of course luxurious, just by that little added finishing touch. And the Toyota Venza for 2024, when you're talking about the Limited, does also come with the digital display rear view mirror, which is fully tinted or auto dimming, you can say. So just when you toggle this little lever over like this, the rear view mirror then turns into a camera, which gives you a clear and unobstructed view of what's happening behind your vehicle. Pretty cool. Just over in front of your center armrest console here, you've got your function for your heated seat, your ventilated seat. You've got some cup holders. This is super fancy here, this layout on the Toyota Venza. Just north of your gear shifter, you've got a couple different driving modes, your EV mode, your electronic parking brake, and then you've got your wireless phone charger, which comes standard with this model, and a couple of USB ports. Check out all the functions you've got just to the left of your steering wheel. You've got your heated steering wheel function. You've got your power rear hatch function button as well. It does have a 360-degree camera monitor. When you press this view button, check out what happens. A very clear and crisp 360-degree view around the vehicle to let you know what's up when you are parked or parking in any type of situation. Check it out. You'll also notice just north of your steering wheel here, you have a little cavity there, and that is for your heads-up display. Not a lot of 2023 or 2024 Toyota models that actually even give you an option to have heads-up display, but this Toyota Venza definitely does. To add more to my point in terms of how much luxury is really available here on these Venzas for 2024, you've got features like this electric tilt and telescopic, which you don't really see on many Toyota hybrids or many Toyotas in general. So it's full tilt and telescopic power steering column. That's pretty cool. And what do we have going on under the hood? We've got a 2.5 liter 4-cylinder hybrid powertrain system putting out about 219 horsepower. It's hooked up to a 55 liter gas tank that gives you a combined average of approximately 6.1 liters per 100 kilometers, which translates to about 46 miles per gallon. Not bad for such a luxurious hybrid SUV. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Toyota's doing this a lot more now. Lately, they're putting the power button a little bit off to the right-hand side, closer to the passenger side of the vehicles. That is true for the Toyota Venzas. Usually it is somewhere around here, the power button function or start button for the push button start. But on the Venzas, it's off over towards kind of the center of the vehicle. And it's even true for the Grand Highlanders. It's not quite tucked near the steering wheel column like it typically is on most vehicles, and most Toyotas, they've moved it over a little bit. Let me know what you think about that in the comments below. It's a little bit of a mind adjustment because your hand wants to go here, so it takes some trial and error to get used to it, but once you're used to it, it's not a big deal. So on the Venza Limited, you'll notice, yes, it is a smart key system, of course, with a push button start. Here's your fancy key fob. You've got the lock, unlock, and the trunk release with the panic at the bottom. But you'll notice that on the Venza Limited, you have the smart key sensors for the front door handles and for the rear. So you can lock and unlock your vehicle from either front or back, similar to that of the Grand Highlanders and some other models. And check this out, power folding mirrors.